Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? It's Spartan Gaming here, and we are back today on Ark Survival Evolved. And today I have for you a new little series that we're going to probably be doing for the next, portion of time. And this is going to be called Ark for Noobs, and you don't have to be a noob to really watch it. They're all kind of easy little tips that are all good for people to know, especially if you're new to playing the game. So, these are all going to be some tips. They're going to be very useful to everybody. So, especially if you're new to playing the game, but they're also good for everybody to know. Now, these are a lot of things that I've had people ask me in comments, things like that, actually in person, in game, hey, how do you do this, blah, 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 blah. And the things that I wish I would have known, actually, when I started playing the game. So, to kick it off, there's going to be between 10 and 15 different tips in each video. Now, I actually have a list in front of me of these tips, and if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll add that tip into the next video. And so I'm going to try and do this somewhat consistently, since this seems like a pretty requested sort of thing on the channel. So, kicking it off, the first and probably most obvious and easy thing to know is to transfer items quickly. You either hold A or double tap A. So, for instance, if I have this hatchet, I'm going to double tap A, and that's going to put this over. Now, double tapping A only sends over one item, so if I have a stack like this, double tap, double tap, double tap, you can keep double tapping until you get 5. And if you want the whole thing over there, you just hold A, like so. And all of these are now on the Quetzal. So, hold A, and it'll just come right back over. Now, that also leads me to show you. Now, I'm going to take my armor off really quick. Double tapping A auto unequips if you click it over here, obviously. So you don't have to, click A and go all the way over. Click A over here. You can actually just double tap A here, and it'll auto equip everything. And that includes items on here, and they'll put this onto your hotbar. So since I have no food on me right now, so that leaves an open slot. If I double tap A on this hatchet, it's going to auto equip it right there. So it's going to go from the top all the way over, down to the bottom, all the way over until everything's filled up. And then if you're full, it'll just kind of be like, what are you doing? You have no more free slots. And yeah, see, as you can see here, it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. No, Josh, nobody's watching YouTube, but I am recording for YouTube, so welcome to YouTube. Ha ha ha. Alright, so the next thing is going to be the pickaxes. So this is something pretty good to know about, and it is what pickaxes and hatchets and pikes. Now, I've heard that when you kill certain things with pikes, you get a higher chance to get prime meat with the pike instead of the pickaxe. I'm not quite sure if that's true or not, but we're going to, I'm just going to leave it out there. If it's true, by all means, comment down below. Let me know if it is or not. But I don't know, so I'm just going to let you guys know. It's a theory, but yeah. So, trees. When it comes to trees, these give you thatch and less wood. So more thatch, less wood when it comes to pickaxe on the trees. Hatchets when it comes to trees, obviously, vice versa. More wood, less thatch. Now when it comes to rocks, which I'm going to go find a rock. Hatchet on a rock gives you more stone, less flint, less metal. Pickaxe on another regular rock is going to give you, obviously vice versa, it's going to give you more flint, less stone. Now when it comes to metal rocks, it's a little bit different. Pickaxe gives you more metal and less stone. Axe gives you more stone, less metal, blah, 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 blah. What you'd expect. So we're going to go down and just drop off a little bit of this wood, or this stone and wood, just to free up a little bit of weight. Now, this also applies to pretty much everything you do. Sorry about that, but we're back, and next thing, we're going to go ahead and try and kill something and show you for the dead bodies, because this does work on just about everything you harvest. Boom! Put a bullet in the head, and now you're dead. So, pickaxe, it's going to give you more meat, less, if they drop it, chitin or keratin, and less hide. Now, the hatchet... Hey, you're supposed to die. Oh, you were a high level, that's why. Alright, hatchet is going to give you more chitin or keratin, more hide, and less meat. So as you can see, there's that. So like I said, this works for just about everything. Underwater, you know, for oil, pickaxe gives you more oil, less stone, etc. If you have and you know anything, I will let you know as quickly as I can. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing. And this is actually a huge thing that I didn't learn until I started playing on like the official servers. Is you don't always have to sit there and pick at these fucking bushes for 20 hours at a time trying to get fiber, and it's so aggravating. Like, I used to think that was the only way to get fiber, but no. Alas, there is another way. That is with what you call a sickle. Now, it is just a pretty basic thing. I don't know if I have one. I should, I think. I might not. But it's just something you craft in the smithy, just like you would your hatchet, your pike, your sword, and go up to these, and you just hit it with it, and it gives you only fiber, and it gives you a decent amount of it. So it's really good to farm fiber, and it's something I wish I knew about earlier on. It's a huge thing, and I freaking loved it. So now you guys know about that as well. These are kind of a bit of the random things if you haven't noticed. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, anything like that, just a reminder, go ahead and comment down below, and I will let you know. Plus, not these rhymes. Thing is, when you're taming, don't be afraid to go for headshots, because, you know, say I'm going to tame this parasaur and I have an rifle and I shoot it with that, it's going to do more torpor as well. It's not only going to do more damage. So don't be afraid to try and go for headshots, because it's also going to do a lot more torpor. And so yeah. Now, for certain things, you're probably not going to want to use super strong things like an ascendant rifle or a ascendant crossbow or whatever. Yes, I am an admin right now, so that's why I'm abusing the fuck out of it. But besides the point, for instance, if I was going for a Dimetrodon, I think? No. Yeah, Dimetrodon. That's the little Salamence-looking thing. You're not going to want to go at that thing with a crossbow. You're going to want to go at it with a long neck with darts, so you do less damage, because they have very low health. And you want to constantly shoot them. And headshots will make that a lot better. So, headshots when you can. Don't be afraid that you're going to be doing more damage than torpor, because, you know, the higher damaged weapon, that also counts for torpor. So don't worry about that. The last couple things we're going to go ahead and talk about is a big thing, and that is have to do with birds. Now, when you're on a bird, you can press Y to hop off. Now, with the Pteranodon or an Argentavis, it's going to throw you off the saddle. Obviously, for Quetzals, you'll stand on it, because you can stand on them. And a lot of people don't actually know how to land them. That is simply going to be pressing the A button. Bam, and you landed it. Now you can press Y and hop off or whatever. You can hop off in the air. You know, Quetzals will just float there. RGs and Pteranodons, you'll fall, and they'll, after a second, glide down to the bottom. But yeah, and this also leads us to our second to the last thing, and that is for Quetzals, and only Quetzals, because you can stand on them. Say I'm running out of stamina, and it's like, oh no, I'm gonna die. No, you don't. Just press Y, you'll stand up for where you are, and your Quetzal will regain all of its stamina hovering in the sky. As you can see, it's full stamina. Really good thing for Quetzals. You know, if you're doing a long distance travel or whatever, flying across the map, run out of stamina, you don't have to go all the way down and land. Just press Y, hop up, you're doing good. Hop back on, it's full, and you just keep going. It's like nothing ever happened. It's a really, really awesome tip. But for, you know, Pteranodons and RGs, you are going to have to go and land somewhere, sadly. Lastly, that is going to be your fortitude. So as you can see down here, my fortitude is at 100. I used to be completely fucking useless in every way, but it's not. Not only does your fortitude increase your torpor, actually I don't know if it actually, yeah, does it physically increase your torpor? I'm not quite sure about that one. If I can't remember if it was at 100 or 200, but it does increase your resistance to torpor. So whereas when you first start out in the game, if you get bit by a Titan boa, you will get knocked out in one bite. Now I can get bit, you know, minimum 5 times before I'm going to get knocked out. So it's really, like, it's unbelievably useful. Once I found out about fortitude, I used to pack at least 20 on official servers, you know, like legit servers, because obviously these are modified stats and whatnot. But yeah, fortitude is really good for that. Not only is it good for torpor resistances, it's also good for heat and cold resistances. The higher the torpor, the more resistance you are to cold effects and hot. Just, you know, just getting that out there. And lastly, which I lied because there is one last thing, is crafting speed. So, there is a small use for crafting speed that I haven't really fucked with much, and I just threw the points into this one because why not? Crafting speed, apparently, the higher your crafting speed, yes, it does craft faster, but it also enables you to make your own crafting recipes. That's as far as I know. So, there might be a bit more to that, there might be a little bit less, but as far as I know, that is what crafting speed is used for. So if you know more about that, again, leave a comment down below, and that'd be awesome. So that's going to conclude it for today's Ark tips. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to smash that like button, leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you have any any answers to the things that I said earlier. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more content. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.